it's official now, I guess. They delayed the rollout of that 5G technology. We've talked about this a couple of times. So they didn't do it yesterday. Verizon and AT&T were ready.
Today was the day.
Today's the day they're going to roll out 5G.
There was an 11th hour compromise.
They delayed it.
Let me change the world in 60.
Oh, you didn't know?
Sorry, baby.
You didn't know.
No, I had it rolling out this morning.
No, they're not rolling it out. They're
Get rid of that story.
because of the airlines, because of near airports, it was going to mess with the landings and the takeoffs of airplanes, maybe. And Chris Demm had an interesting angle on this. A lot of the news places the blame on this on Verizon and AT&T, but it's really, some people are saying the airlines are not working hard enough to get this right. You know, they're just not moving on.
Yeah, because we talked about this before Christmas, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
When
we did.
This first was broached, because I did not know that the 5G rollout, if you look at television at all and you see mobile commercials, that's all they're pushing is 5G, 5G, 5G.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed back the start of 5G, which was supposed to have been today,
Right.
twice already.
Yeah.
And it's like your diets.
All right.
Just keep pushing it down the road.
We didn't have to make it personal here, did we?
I'm just trying to make it come to
Making
life.
an example. He's making an example out. We didn't have to say it like that.
Sorry.
All right, fine.
So they pushed it back twice, and now the airlines are saying, well, planes are going to start dropping out of the could start dropping out of the sky. Well, once you say that, you got a panic on your hands. Everyone's just going to blame the mobile companies.
Mm-hmm.
They say they've done it in almost 40 countries around the world.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't understand this story.
I got a real lesson on it yesterday. A lot of people emailed about it who are sort of in the know on 5G. One guy said that 5G, it makes data so easy to download. You could download 10 movies at once on your phone, like in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, there's 10 movies on your phone. You know, that the data movement is so much
And the
better.
towers are different.
Yeah.
They're not the standard, the ones that look like fake trees.
Right.
Out there behind the Texas Roadhouse.
I
seen that one?
I have seen. I like those fake trees. In the summer, I think they really blend.
Yeah.
I do. Now in the winter,
They stand out.
they stand out a bit. They're like enormous fake
They're
Christmas.
about 50 feet taller than everything else
huge.
around
They're
them.
huge. Okay, that's true. So those are not. That's not like 5G.
I think it might be a 4G tower.
and that's 4G tower. So you don't have a. What do the 5G towers look like? Do we
They're
have-
much smaller.
oh really?
Yeah.
And is it 5G?
It's just fifth generation.
Okay, that's what it means.
Of that wireless.
I do think that, but what, in a couple of years, don't you think everything will be in 5G? Everybody's phones in a few years. I mean, it does
Assume
seems
so.
inevitable.
I mean, I would say within 5 to 10.
We had a P1 named Doug. He has been on this show before. He sent a long email about 5G, which
He knows more than we'll ever forget.
I mean, I understood about half of it, And he said at the end of it, he used to work at a place called Sharon Luggage.
Oh, is that where you learned about it?
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
I think I bought several backpacks from them as a kid.
They sell them like Mont Blanc pens,
Yep.
high-end luggage, and backpacks.
Yeah.
It's where I bought my attaché.
That?
I still carry today. Yes, I bought my attaché.
I'm pretty sure every JanSport backpack I had came from Sharon Luggage.
Right. Okay. I bought my attaché.
They would
there.
sell globes.
Globes. God, I forgot about a globe.
with like where the oceans were brown. We're like a really pretty,
Really
globe.
fancy
Like
globes.
fancy
Yeah.
globes.
Yeah. Not for use, for decoration.
Oh, God, I wanted one of those globes so bad.
What do you carry in your
Pricey.
attaché most of the time, Kelly?
Oh, my highlighters,
Diet Cokes?
my Diet Cokes, my index cards are
Your
in
index cards.
It's the same thing as in my JanSport.
my I have my address book in there. I have all my
A
numbers.
physical paper address book?
I've had it since 1997. Both
Where'd you get
attaché and I got it at Sharon Luggage. It was like right next to the attaché. That attaché is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
I carry it home every day.
Get a stress ball when you were there? One of those koosh balls?
Squeeze, squeeze.
I haven't opened the attaché.
Oh, I feel better already.
I carry it home. I sit it down. I bring it back.
You should keep like a change of gym shorts or something
Yeah.
in there.
I put that in the side pocket, the
Yeah.
gym shorts.
And your diaper rash cream or whatever it is you're
That's in the side
currently
pocket. That's
using.
in the side pocket as well. There's a lot of one of my pickleball gold medals is in there, just in case you guys want to see it.
In case anyone asks.
In case anybody asks, I'm going to put on my
Oh,
big-
you don't happen to have a gold medal on you? I do. Let me move these highlighters.
This one's yellow. This one's pink.
The whole point. Doug, who emailed about 5G, says I'm the guy who worked at Sharon Luggage that sold you your purse. I don't We don't call it.
It's not a purse.
It's not a purse. I'm very surprised that Doug would say this since he worked at Sharon Luggage.
They have been out of business for a long time.
He should know that's an attaché. They closed up in the early 2000s. I bought the attaché in 97 when I launched my television career.
That's right.
I wanted to carry my reporter's notebooks in it, and I had it over my shoulder when I would race out of the newsroom on the way to cover whatever breaking news might have been.
There's a new ice cream flavor.
Give me my attaché. Put it over
to the van.
Right.
Pull out your little notebook.
Pink bubblegum is back at Baskin Robbins.
Get him on this. And I'd grab my attaché.
This ice cream looks like ice cream, but inside, actual bubblegum. Back to you in the studio. Any questions?
Did you interview any of the Baskin Robbins workers? I did. They were excited as well.
I would grab the attaché and my chair would go spinning, and I'd race out of the newsroom to go and get it. So I'm the one that, Doug's the one that sold me my attaché. So he says at the end of the 5G email, sorry for the super long email. It's one of the few topics I really consider myself knowledgeable on, so I wanted to help. And he did educate us on 5G. I've written it a few times before. I'm the one that sold Kelly his purse at Sharon Luggage back in the day. Hope everybody's still well. One of these days, I want to get through to play Chris Kelly on Friday on Rock and Roll Trivia. I don't dare try against Chris Demm, but against Chris Kelly, I think I've got a pretty good shot. And he called once. In addition to my attaché, at the counter, I bought this stuff called wrinkle-free, which was a great product. Because
this is for your television career?
Yes.
Because you had to wear nice clothes.
I didn't know how to iron. And so I just spray, you hold up a shirt, you spray wrinkle-free on it, and you have to hold it for about 10 minutes.
Yes, I remember that.
And you rub out the wrinkles. And when Doug called, this is a few years ago now, he said that they were told at Sharon Luggage, push the wrinkle-free on people.
Especially the simpletons.
As an ad on it. When you get a simpleton, push the wrinkle-free. I had like 6 cans of it. And he said, I remember him calling and saying, that stuff is such a horrible fire hazard, whatever you do.
Can't believe they sold that for as long as they did before the FCC clamp or FDA clamped down on it.
Yeah, it was never.
You still have it, get rid of
It was
it.
never FDA approved.
What?
It's highly flammable.
North Korea won't even touch it.
Right.
They won't even turn it into weapons.
Right. God, my wife now, this is about fire safety. We had a friend whose house burned down a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Since then, my wife has been on such a mission about fire safety. We've had meetings. We have a plan now to get out of the house. And she bought new fire extinguishers, 2, one upstairs, one down. And she gave the kids this, it's called, it's not a fire extinguisher, but it's like a can of fire retardant. So if a small fire starts, you can just
It's like an aerosol can.
It's an aerosol can. And my son, one morning, right after we bought this, she had put it on the stairs for him to take up to his room. He was in his room, and I was making breakfast. And he said, can I have breakfast in my room, please? And I was like, oh, God, are you serious? So I was like, okay. So I put the pancakes next to the aerosol can, and he thought it was the pancake. He thought it was like whipped cream to go on the pancakes and started spraying it on the pancakes.
Oh, my God. That boy.
This tastes bad.
I don't feel good.
How many did you let him finish before you told him?
A couple. For fun.